Are you ready?
and, and follow the.
Five. Hey guys, how are you? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yeah, see, I guess proper. But can you hear me properly? Please do let me know if you can hear me. Okay, so welcome to the EST coaching call. Just give me 1 minute as people are joining. Hmm. Okay, so first of all, we got 21,000 subscribers. So really happy for that. But the more important thing that I am happy is we hit 1500 PMPs, and that is something I'm really proud of. That is something uh, I can just never uh, even imagine the day from we started to the day we have come so far. But I love to say that we haven't come so far to come so far, which actually means that this is just the start of the journey. This is how you move forward. You take one step at a time and you keep moving, keep reiterating, reiterating one step, one step. And that's what we have done. And this is why one is greater than zero. No matter what happened, things do happen. I really wanted to have a 100% success record. I'm telling you truth. Like in my bonds, I wanted to have a 100% success record. I worked very hard, but we have like 99% success record, which is good. With 1500 PMPs all over the world, it is still good. But this is like, how did this happen? One step at a time, one step at a time. We keep reiterating, we keep working on it, and yes, we have reached this milestone, which I am really proud of. I'm really proud of that, how we did it, how we reached it. And yes, the next goal is there, the next milestone is there, but this is the time to stop and review it. You see, person like me, we get lost so much what will be, what I can do further, and don't stay and celebrate. So, congratulations to everybody that we have 1500 PMPs. Being said that, can you put something? I don't see any comments. Are you with me or not? Put something in the comment box, because this question answer session is supposed to be an interactive question answers, that you can answer the question. Otherwise, there is no benefit of this question answer, because I want this to be more of an interactive session where you can learn and we can benefit from it. Okay, Shrikant, Kunal, good. Really happy. Okay, let's start the question answers. The question number one is in front of you. And hi, Sinzo from Canada, Shrikant from US, Kunal from Canada. Good to have you guys, Fizzy. Congratulations. Thank you very much, guys. Every single person's your congratulation really matters a lot to me. This matters a lot to me. So at today's coaching call, the question will be very hard. It will be four-liner, five-liner with two-line options. So I need you to follow the seven-step formula, slow down, read the context of the question, and justify the option. So let's start, guys. The question number one is in front of your screen now. Tina. Martina. Okay, let's see what answers we have here. Continue. Let's see what answer. Samita is saying B. French. This is saying Davresh from Canada. Good to have you. B, 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 B. Okay, so guys, why you are saying A, B, or C? Like, what is the justification behind this answer? Group workshop or facilitation. Sabahuddin is saying B. It has agile principle. Okay. Guys, it will matter a lot if you can like the video so that it can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. During the execution phase of the project, you observed a growing conflict between project sponsor and the project team regarding the direction. The sponsor is pushing for changes that the team believe will compromise the objective. How should you handle this situation to manage the conflict? Advocate, okay, organize a workshop with both sponsor and constraint and the implication. Okay, seek the intervene or neutral third party. Suggest B makes a sense here. Like here, advocate only with the team. Now is a sponsor. He's not a small person. We need to look into the context of that. We need to find a common ground here. That at the end of the day, he is the sponsor, right? He is the sponsor, so we want to have him a good face and make sure that things work into the right direction. So A, I wouldn't do that. Okay. B, organize a workshop. It looks like the right answer. We can do it. But please remember, elimination technique demands that we go through every single option. It's not that we just find one option and stop it. We should move towards other option. Seek the interaction of third party. No, the compromise is not the solution here. I would go for B, even though B looked like a right answer. Even though majority has given B as an answer, I still went through all the options. The purpose is that we need to understand the context of the question. We need to move forward to give any answer before that. So B is your right answer, guys. Question number 167. Okay. French, this is saying it promotes servant leadership. Okay, not a bad thing. What else? Although D is good. Okay. You notice that the two team members have repeatedly clashed over the approach to the project task. Approach. Now we need to understand the roles of the each person, what the roles of the product owner is, what the roles of this person. Okay. With each insisting their method is superior, the conflict has begun to delay the progress. What approach should you take to resolve this conflict? Okay. Assign each individual separate task to avoid further confrontation. Directly, I couldn't do that. So B would be the best answer here. So you see, guys, most of the time the questions, and I just want to say here, and this is a very important thing to understand in your PMP exam. Now you are getting more and more question regarding the team topic. You are getting more and more questions from the context of the team, how the team work, what team should do, etc., etc. So looking for the team, how a team will work it, we need to understand that. That's an important thing, and we need to look into that thing. That's a very kind of a critical thing that we can look into that. So B would be the right answer, but why B is the right answer, that is more important as compared to B is the answer. I will keep on saying till you become PMP that the most important thing in project management, the most right thing in project management is why this answer is right or wrong. Why this answer is the answer that we have. It's not the answer itself, it's why behind the answer. What is the criticality of this question and how to understand that? That's a very important thing when you are solving PMP question. A, B, C, D, but why A, why B, why C, why D? That's very important to look into that. So here we have a B as the right answer. Next question. I'm getting two A option as the right answer. Okay. What else? A. Okay. Discussion with the team member. Okay. A. A project team member has become consistently underperforming leading to conflict with several team members who feel they have to compensate for their individual lack of contribution. How should you address this conflict to store harmony to improve promotion? So, did you look at the context of the question that I brought you today? These questions are more for the team topic, and the reason is very categorical that more and more students, we had like 7 students in last 1 week, so more and more students are sharing with us that the team topic is more relevant in the exam. We are getting more and more questions on team topic, so I want you to focus on those topics which are really the context of the exam. Uh-huh. So if we look into the context, a project team member has been consistently underperforming, leading to conflicts. How should you address this conflict to restore test harmony and improve performance? Initiate a private discussion with underperforming team members. Of course, the who is underperforming, we always have a private discussion. Good. Arrange for a team meeting to openly discuss. No, that is never the case. Reassign the underperforming to tasks that better match their skill, capability, minimize. Not bad option. Performance improvement plan. There is no like it's important to know that there are 18 plans and 33 documents. 18 plans and 33 documents that we need to look. So I would go for the A and C both are good option. No, YouTuber, these I wouldn't say D is any kind of option there. There is no performance improvement plan. Guys, I have written an article that is 18 plans and 33 documents. Go through that article, that gives you the context of entire PMP. That may help you to know, okay, these are the plans and the documents that are used in PMP, and everything else is just what I will say fluff, clouds, fog. They're not a part of PMP. Next question. So what do we have here? B. Yeah, Firzi Zuhur, you are right. As discussing private gives you the better at look into that. Okay, this friends, they see why I need justification for the answer. No, like if you say this answer is a right or wrong, what is the context that you are looking behind it? B, B, B. Can you give me justification? Why do you think that is the right answer? A little bit more justification. like understanding why this answer can be right or wrong can be helpful. So we need to know what the context is when you are saying A is right. Guys, this is very, very critical, that you will not see the same question in your exam. You need to use elimination technique. You need to use the techniques. Okay, this is the right answer because of this A, B, C, D option. Whatever the reasons may be, the reason is right or wrong, it doesn't matter. The reason has to be there. You are getting what I'm trying to say here? The reason why do you think that is right or wrong, it's very critical. Okay, so yeah, this is something I was looking. A project manager, as a project manager, we should not do scope creep or gold plating. Very well answered. Only thing outlined in the scope should be done. Yeah, as the project scope statement says, we need to do that. It should be created as a separate project. So this is something that you should say when the question asks you, okay, why this is the right answer or why this is the wrong answer. You should have a justification, something like that, that you know, okay, this is the thing that we need to work into, this is the answer that we need to do into that thing. So something like that, guys, I am looking for such kind of justification. If you can provide me that justification, that will be really great, how we can do into that. Okay, so let's go with the question. Let's see what do we have here. In the final stage of the project, a disagreement arises between the project team and the key stakeholders. The key stakeholder expectations do not align with what is agreed upon in scope. Should apply, renegotiate the scope with the stakeholders to find a middle ground. Okay, B is not neglected. B is not immediately said, okay, this is the wrong answer. Not necessarily. It can be the right answer. Provide a detailed presentation showcasing. This can be okay. Suggest innovating a mediator. You see, there's a sequence. When we go to a mediator, we don't immediately go to mediator. We look for the reasons and then worked into that. No, between them, A and B both are good options. So yeah, B is the better answer here. Last question, then we will do LinkedIn questions. Yes, YouTuber, the alternate dispute resolution is always the last resort. We don't want that. Guys, looking for your answers. What do you think is the right answer or wrong? I haven't seen any answer as of now in the chat box. Okay, the question is big, so I'm giving you 30 more seconds. I understand the question is long, so 30 more seconds for you guys. C, D, B, C, D, B. So we are getting 3 to 4 answers. So now, first of all, I want to share with you if you get a long question like this in exam. Now, this is a very important thing that I want you to focus here. If you get long question in the exam, you wouldn't get all the questions that are same of same length. Some questions will be long, some questions will be short. So what you need to do, you need to stay calm. Mhm. You need to stay calm. We know that if some questions are long, then other questions will be short. This is the context of PMP exam. All the exam of PMP is put into that way. If some questions are very long, you can expect that the other questions will be kind of small, because they have managed the exam in a way that a person who can read English and with a little difficulty, he or she are able to answer that. That is step number one. So don't worry. So we have D, C, D, C, A. I guess nobody gave B. So all other options are there. So I'm gonna read the question. Long question, specially super slow, so that we don't forget. What should you do first? Guys, you see, I can like write it on like this. I have a pencil, but in the exam, with your mouse on the software, you can actually highlight this thing. There's an ability to highlight in the real exam. You are the project manager for the international development project that is behind schedule and over budget. The project is critical and its success is closely watched by the stakeholder. The team is demoralized and key stakeholders are losing confidence. Upon review, you identify multiple root cause. It includes unclear requirements, underestimated task, communication background. Three things with limited time and budget to rectify, you need to advise a strategy. These multi-faced issues to steer the project. Conduct a stakeholder meeting to reset expectation, negotiate scope adjustment, and secure additional resources. Okay, not a bad option. So I will go to the other options. Implement a rigorous focusing on improving communication and documentation. All requirements, a very good thing, I would say. Initiate a audit to identify the audit is checking the processes. I wouldn't go for audit here. We don't have time. The question said the limited time here, so I wouldn't go for C. So anybody who gives C, Shrikant, and C wouldn't be the answer. Okay, it's really lengthy. It's really lengthy. You need to read all the option. This is training your brain, YouTuber. You can get such question in the exam. Focus on team building and boosting by organizing series and workshop, followed by detailed review and update of project. No, I wouldn't do that. Okay, yes, team morale is important, but team morale is down. The reason is that the work is not going according to the plan. That is the reason why team morale is down. Okay, so between A and B, I would go for B as the right answer. Okay, B as a right answer, and nobody even picked B an answer. Guys, the thing is that in the project we have to look into that what things are prioritized, how we can do that. I highlighted here that communications have been broken down. Okay, communication and projects have unclear requirement. With the change management process, it gives us the solution of communication. So let's say this is a problem is solved. Okay, so requirements are clear. Problem number B is solved. So B is the right option. Now this comes a very critical thing when you are solving a long question. Read the question, read it, read it properly, understand, highlight. You see, the highlight option can be very useful, particularly when the question is long. Uh-huh. When the question is long, the highlight option can be very useful. It can help you to understand the context of the question. So whatever the tools are available, we need to use those tools. We need to use those tools. We need to work with those tools to understand the context of our exam. So these were the 5 questions which we solve in EST coaching call. Now we will go to the LinkedIn. If you are not connected to me at LinkedIn, I do recommend connect at LinkedIn. We are going to solve 5 questions on LinkedIn. This is basically how we solve question answer. First we solve here on YouTube. Then every single day, at least I try to ask one questions on LinkedIn, and then I answer that question here in this coaching call. Okay, so I'm gonna take you to LinkedIn, and guys, in the meanwhile, if you have any question, feel free to ask. By the way, my batch program registration is open now. It is on 17th of May, so we have less than 3 weeks in the program. I do recommend, if you want to get every single thing that will help you to become PMP, join this program. My number is with you, and let's make you certified PMP. Okay, this is the question that I put on LinkedIn. I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute to answer this question. Okay, guys, 20 more seconds for this question. Okay, a project manager begins to prepare the project plan after receiving the charter. So we don't have information in the past, we will always go for expert judgment. So B is the right answer. Okay. Guys, we reached 1500 PMPs, so you can become the next PMP. I put yesterday the summary of PMP, so that can be helpful for you guys. I keep sharing great things, like I shared 2 major tips for your PMP exam. Okay, G. Read the question, then I'll scroll it down. Okay, a functional manager that has constraint, the new stakeholder is not attending. Examine the charter, assess their level of engagement. Okay, A, B, C. Yeah, I know not all options are up because I need to make it bigger. That's why I'm giving you 30 more seconds. So here A would be the right answer. We need to look into the context and then work into that way. So A is the right answer here. You see, I put these flow charts. If anybody need this flow chart, just message here. I will send it to you. Manasa from US cleared PMP. And then I put these three key things for that. Saturday wisdom. Okay, this will help you. How to handle change request. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This question, take a picture of this, guys, and solve this question. And later on the YouTube could put your comment. This is your assignment. Take the picture of this question. Take a picture of this question. Take a picture of this question and we will solve it. Then this question was solved in the group. You can ask me in the mastermind group. I'll share it in the mastermind group. Just put the message after the coaching goal. Okay, this is the question. Okay, guys. So a few things I want to share on this Saturday. We have PMP marathon. We have PMP marathon, and if you are not my student, if you are not my student, the registration is a must. This is a free registration session, 60 question answers, but you need to register for the PMP marathon. What is PMP marathon? This is 60 question answers made by certified PMP, 4 hours live, only live session. We don't record it. 4 hour live sessions for you guys. So if you are looking to become PMP, this PMP marathon can be a stepping stone. Maybe you can look into it. So do register it by sending the email. My team will send you the link on Friday. Thank you very much. Looking forward to help you become PMP. Bye bye, and thank you very much for joining. Ankit is the first PMP of 2024. Ahmed Abdullah, Adil Ahmad, Ishtiyaq Alhamdulillah, Mehtab, Tahir, Awais, Raman, Sayyid Suhail, Archana, Shaheen, Princy, David, Nida, Bensi, Tahreem, Satya, Neetu, Mazhar, Mohsin, Maya, Abdurrahman, Galadima, Fatima, Matiullah, Anand. And here we have my 100th PMP of 2024, Mr.